Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Finn stays as marriage guest, Steffy furious over betrayal. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Friday, May 24th, reveal that Sheila Carter will remain over the moon now that she assumes John Finn Finnegan has changed his mind about attending her espousal. In reality, Finn simply came to pick up some pizzas and got swept up in the marriage hoopla by mistake. Now Finn will really rain on Sheila's cortege if he does and stick around and watch her tie the knot. It looks like Finn will decide to stay as a marriage guest and hear to Sheila exchange vows with Deacon Sharp. Cleric may inaptly assume Finn's accepting the stylish man part as well and leave Finn in an indeed tighter spot. As for Hope Logan, she may realize what's passing then and suppose Finn's a good man for not wanting to let Sheila down on her big day. It was one thing for Finn to reject the assignation, but to get Sheila's hopes up and bail now would onus her recollections of the marriage form altogether. Although Finn was waiting to attend the espousal, he may find himself moved as he watches Sheila and Deacon pledge to love each other ever. Still, B&B spoilers contend that suckers should anticipate further curveballs, so what if Steffy Forrester starts wondering what's taking Finn so long? Steffy might try to call or text Finn and get no response, so she could eventually try calling the eatery rather. Someone on the staff could fluently inform Steffy that Finn's watching the marriage and leave her mealy. Perhaps Steffy will vent to Liam Spencer about Finn being at the marriage form against her wishes and march herself over to Il Giardino while her partner watches the kiddies. Whatever the case, it makes sense for there to be a dramatic thriller where Steffy comes shambling in the marriage to demand some answers. Our prognostications point to Steffy potentially crashing the party, so stick with us for updates on the fury she'll unleash. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Finn will feel indeed more torn between Steffy and Sheila soon enough, so stay tuned for the bad news that's headed his way. Finn's accidental marriage form appearance. The bold and the beautiful spoilers recap for Thursday, May 23rd, reveals that Steffy Forrester noticed John Finn Finnegan was detracted, but she claimed they demanded to concentrate on them, not on Sheila Carter and Deacon Sharp tying the knot moment. Liam Spencer brought Kelly Spencer over so she could play with Beth Spencer, which gave him a chance to quiz Finn about his passions regarding Cleric and Sheila's marriage. Once Finn made it clear that his commitment was to Steffy and the kiddies, he left to snare the pizzas they ordered from Il Giardino. Steffy was glad Finn would run into Sheila there since she assumed the espousal were passing on the sand. Liam knew Steffy was upset about Finn, who presumably wanted to be at the marriage deep down. Indeed so, Steffy said that Finn's family was his precedence and that he understood he could have nothing to do with Sheila. At Forrester Creations, Brooke Logan harangued Hope Logan about enabling Cleric by going to the forum and standing up for that monster. Still, Hope claimed on supporting Deacon and felt it was illegal that Finn had to shut off his passions for Sheila or threat losing Steffy. Brooke took Steffy's side since she had a family to cover and pushed Hope to be careful as she left for the marriage. At home on Thursday's B&B occasion, Sheila looked at herself in the glass and also peered at Finn's picture as she wished he could be at the marriage. Cleric appeared with his eyes covered, but Sheila assured him that she didn't believe in bad luck and induced him it was okay to look. There was some talk about Finn, but Sheila had accepted that he would be at the forum. Once Sheila and Deacon congratulated each other's marriage looks, they also bandied about how they changed the venue to Il Giardino since that's where they first fell in love. Sheila wondered who was marrying them, but Deacon said that news was a surprise and took off. After Sheila was alone, she formally again looked at Finn's snap and wished he could be there to partake her joy on her big day. Next, Deacon expressed his gratefulness to Tom, the homeless Joe, who helped point out where Sheila was trapped. Tom was dressed in a suit and ready to serve as the officiant, so Deacon invited him to enjoy the food and try the toe-themed treats on the table. Once Hope arrived, Deacon gushed over her beauty and couldn't thank her enough for being there. Hope conceded that Brooke didn't understand, but she could tete-a-tete see how happy Sheila made Cleric, and that was all that signified to her. After Hope headed to the apartment and let Sheila know they were ready for her, Sheila thanked her for coming. Hope advised Sheila not to break Deacon's heart, so Sheila promised to do everything she could to make sure he was happy for the rest of their lives. Once the marriage march began to play, Sheila walked down the aisle and met Tom. Cleric explained how Tom helped with Sheila's deliverance, so she gave him a clinch and thanked him before he demurred off the coming part of the form. When Finn showed up, a staff member informed him that the dining area was closed. Finn said he just ordered a couple pizzas and looked over to find that the marriage was in progress. Once Sheila caught a regard of Finn, she ditched her bouquet in Hope's arms and ran right over to him. Sheila admitted she was hoping Finn would have a change of heart and was so happy that he came. Cleric smiled at Finn as Hope stood there looking taken suddenly. Finn was uncomfortable once he realized he'd created a major misreading with his appearance. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Finn will land in some trouble with Steffy over this mess, so we'll bring you updates on her wrath and prognostications on the marriage conflict that'll erupt. Brooke pressures Hope, the marriage begins, Finn arrives. The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Thursday, May 23, 2024, indicate that Deacon Sharp is thrilled with the look of the eatery. Cleric is worried that he cannot give Sheila Carter her son, John Finn Finnegan, from her birthday. The Bold and the Beautiful recap highlights Steffy Forrester interrupts Finn as he thinks about the marriage. Hope Logan gets ready to go to the marriage. Hope wants to support her father. Brooke Logan tries to talk Hope out of going. Sheila prepares for her marriage. B&B recap, Brooke Logan pressures Hope Logan to skip the marriage. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Hope says she tried to get Cleric to reevaluate his relationship with Sheila. Brooke wants to know how Hope could stand up or Sheila. Hope just wants to be there for her pater. Hope tells Brooke she needs to get going. Brooke says Deacon knows he has her support anyhow. Hope is still going to support her father. Hope feels bad for Finn. Brooke says Steffy has a family to cover. Brooke tells Hope to be careful. The Bold and the Beautiful recap, Cleric and Sheila's marriage begins. Cleric goes to the apartment to check on Sheila. Deacon realizes that Sheila is allowing about Finn. Sheila has accepted that Finn is coming, and she has accepted that Sheila has been dealing with delicate effects on her own all of her life. Trending. B&B spoilers, Steffy Forrester still loves Liam. Cleric says she'll be his woman veritably shortly. Sheila says this is their home and she's glad to be getting ready there. Sheila rushing Deacon out so she can get ready. Sheila wishes Finn could be there to partake this with her. Cleric is looking at the appetizers and says moment is going to be magic. Tom shows up at the marriage and Finn thanks him for coming and for helping save Sheila. Hope can see how happy Sheila makes Cleric and that's good enough for her. Hope goes to tell Sheila they're ready to start the form. Sheila thanks Hope for doing this. Hope tells Sheila this is her chance to prove that she has changed. Sheila promises to make sure that Cleric is happy for the rest of their lives. Sheila walks down the aisle and Cleric introduces Sheila to Tom. Sheila gives Tom a huge clinch. Tom starts the form by talking to Cleric about the missing toe. In arrives and Sheila welcomes him.